So, back to this trigger. So, as season 1 progresses, we actually start to see Eraserhead and a couple of other of the actual heroes from MHA. And Eraserhead is not a teacher yet. Matter of fact, he's deciding whether he wants to be a teacher or not. He's still struggling with his past and, what happened to his friend when they were younger and all of that. So there's all of this baseline information going on while they're still researching this trigger. What's cool is the Vigilantes are really like tracking down good leads and finding out really important information while they're stopping these instant triggers, which is folk that are taking this particular drug, sticking it to their neck, and just out of nowhere, boom, boom. Now you see that there's this young lady with an eye patch handing these things out. Like, who is she and who is she working for? Which is really a key in this. And it seems as though she has some kind of bee power, where she's literally taking this drug and putting it in the bee's stinger. And at one point, she just releases the hound, so to speak, and all these people just start popping off with this trigger and turning into like really wildly dangerous versions of themselves, which the society calls villains. Off-gate villain. Now, just to digress a little bit, they do really kind of delve into the gray area of who and what is a hero versus who and what is a villain. And I dig that. I think they really need to kind of keep talking that up throughout the series. I think that's very important. But back to these characters in this trigger. And there's also another vigilante running around with a sword. But he isn't, just stopping folk and arresting folk. This dude is killing folk. And so again, there's levels and there's layers to even what vigilantes are doing. And, are you crossing the line? Are you not crossing the line? Are you a hero? Are you a villain? Based on how you do your vigilante work. So there's a lot of layers in this show, especially, there's only 13 episodes in season 1, so you can really blow through it. But if you're paying attention, there's a lot of little layers of depth along with all of the topside fun and levity of the show, because it's not a serious show. It's not heavy, I should say. It's light, it's fun, and it carries along a very interesting little rhythm, a little energy to it. But more and more we're seeing the instant trigger isn't the big bad. But there is something in the shadows that these people are working with that we're trying to understand why these triggers are so prevalent in what's really going on. What's cool is the police detective that works with the heroes in MHA. He's hearing this, and his sister is with him, and she's very precocious. Oh my goodness. But it shows his relationship with All Might. There's a lot of little MHA nuggets that you're finding in this show that really help you understand the bridge and understand a bit what's more going on in MHA itself. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm probably going to wrap up season 1 in my next video. Again, it's not very long, the episodes, so you can kind of get through it. But again, very interesting so far, and there is a lot going on for such a small space.